Lords and ladies, how are you all doing? This is Or coming to you with some more Battle Brothers. It's taken us a little bit of time here to get back to it, but I promise you it has not cooled the swords of our men any one bit. Although it does seem like our men are a little bit wounded right now, so let me actually quickly level them up, make them a little bit better. Might even have them wait a day or two. Yeah, actually, it's probably a better idea to actually have them wait another tiny bit of time here. And how about the fisherman? What do I do with him? Well, let's make sure he doesn't die immediately. So, we're going to get ourselves up to this profits pamphlets up here. Even better, though, we have the ambition fulfilled. So now we actually have a standard, which is pretty fantastic. So everyone's a good spirit except for Anton and Raymond, who are kind of being sticks in the mud. I just realized also I haven't done perks for this guy right here. So what do I want to do? I want to do, where is quick hands? There we go. So quick hands, what will that allow us to do? Well, it will allow our archers to switch from a two-handed weapon to a single-handed weapon, pretty much like that. I could snap my fingers right now, but he's not gonna do a whole lot for you guys. He does not have it, but this guy, Lionheart, has it, and I don't think Anton has it either. No, he does not. But we also have a battle standard now, which is pretty fantastic. So what does this do? So people who are close receive 10% of the character holding the standard as a bonus up to the standard bearer's maximum resolve. So I'm going to reset slightly so that way I can put my guy in the center part of our merry band. And while I'm thinking about it, I'm going to give someone a little bit better in the way of armor. We are... this playthrough that I have going on here is a little bit behind what I have a little bit more of a... What's the term I'm looking for? Well, I have a much more advanced playthrough with this. Probably about another 2 or 3 weeks in. But I've really enjoyed kind of getting this entire mercenary company up to snuff. Actually, now I'm thinking about it, I'm going to switch out some swords. Hatchets for swords. So that's going to get switched out. Do I have an arming sword? No, I just have short swords right now. I need to get rid of like 90% of my equipment. It's just pretty much garbage. But let's see. So we have... That's going to lose a lot of supplies. We have plenty of food. Plenty of crowns. Yeah, I think we're going to sit over here. Probably stay a day outside. Just where troops can kind of get rested and healed up. So let's make camp, chill a little bit, and I'll regale you with what's been going on in the meantime. Well, honestly, in this particular game, not too much. In the kind of Ulrich's world, well, you guys have definitely seen, hopefully, some of the missions from Dawn of War 3, and if you haven't yet, I would definitely encourage you to check that out. They are rather cool. If every now and again, kind of a little bit lengthy. Yeah, we're gonna wait until at least we get rid of our injuries. Light wounds I can deal with. I don't want to be fighting the undead, which we will be fighting. With malices to our characters. Also, you guys have seen Morse Company of Heroes 2 videos have gone up. I do apologize a lot for not giving you guys all of the tack talks I've been talking about. And I actually had a recording I was going to be using thanks to Mr. Awesomeness here on the Brits. Unfortunately, the day I recorded it, the next day the update came out for the April 25th, and here we are a week later. But yeah, pretty ridiculous nonetheless. Almost done. We got 2 more days anyway. We got plenty of time. Midday, money's going to go out. But also, what are we looking at moving forward? Well, that's kind of a good question. There's a game right now coming out from Paradox Entertainment, the same people who do Europa Universalis 4, called Steel Division Normandy in 44. And the game itself sort of plays like a very macro strategic level of Company of Heroes. Now, what are we looking at right now? You are still wounded? Jeez, dude. Melee defense and initiative. Yeah, he's going to be sitting the way he is, kind of chilling in the middle of the formation. But we're wasting daylight here, so to speak. So we're going to get inside midday. If I'm going to lose anybody, I want it to happen before I pay them. But okay, so the hole in the ruins is big enough for only one man to get through. Anyway, we send in Havard, and he knows what he's after, and who he can trust to take care of himself were anything to happen. A few minutes later, you hear the man struggling to crawl back out, and he sounds to be in quite the rush. He yells for help, and we yank him out, and hurry to arms! Ask him if something's coming out, and he says, I don't know, sir, it was a mausoleum for people I've never seen before. There was armor and spears all over the place, and the murals of a great empire that spanned the whole world over, painted from floor to ceiling. And then they started coming out from the walls. I got out of there as fast as I could. Before he can even finish, the rubble bursts. Oh, well, blah, blah, blah. You see what I'm getting at with this. Stones roll away, and suddenly all they burst outward, a malevolent force, blah, blah, blah. Formation appears over shields. And the Empire arises, the false king must die. Which means, yep, guys, it's going to be the undead attacking us. There's a tip right here that says, losing is fun. While I'm not sure if I agree with that or not, I can safely say that we're going to probably wait and just form our usual phalanx. So, wait turn, and wait turn. Gonna take them 2 turns to get up to us anyway, so we get plenty of time to get some shots in. Crossbowman will get a couple of rounds off. Anton as well should get at least 1 round in. Might as well let the undead get closer to us anyway. Now, let's see. Priorities. This guy's got a broken sword. Spear guy, maybe a little bit of a priority, maybe a little bit of priority. If I can pick on them early, that'd be pretty darn great. Also, there's an auxiliary in one of these positions right here. Oh, will not do anything. 47%, 29. Okay, just start throwing rounds into the Falx wielder. And next turn, when they get nice and close, I will switch over to this lovely, lovely pike. But okay. Fire off a round. Okay, decent. Not great, but decent. And the rest of my men, I think, will just... I don't think he... Okay, wait. He's got something, but I can't think of what he's actually got as a weapon. Well, a secondary weapon, that is. Kind of intelligent of them to kind of move forward, hide in the bushes, and then come out after the fact. But this guy's going to move right here, make an attack, because he's not going to want to move up and down through our formation. And I don't know if I can safely pull off... Let's see. 1, 2, 1, 2... Might as well try it. Put on the whole little spear wall thing, so if someone gets close, I can beat them back. Now, if I fire 1 round... No. He's got quick hands, so if I fire... You know what? We're going to immediately switch to the pike. He's already going to get that fast adaptation, which is kind of cool. Now the question is, Thorben, does he have anything? He's got a hooked blade. I think I'd rather have him take a shot. Switch for the hooked blade. And next turn be able to do something worthwhile. And finally Anton. I think Anton immediately is going just to switch to the battle standard. Give some nice morale bonuses around. Okay. I thought for half a second he might just immediately start swinging at my head. But no, I was incorrect. He will. That was stinkingly fast. Alright, apparently I have to curve around and immediately do something right now. Otherwise, I'm going to take some real damage. And that's the problem with not having axes in your immediate vicinity. Might as well try to put some damage into him. Okay, so he's almost down. That's good. Now remind me, it takes 4 AP, so now he's not going to be able to do a whole lot for me this turn. Otmar, on the other hand, is not going to kill the man I need him to kill. Neither is he. How entirely irksome. There we go. At least we do a little bit of damage there. Hey! Awesome. Whoa. I take back most of the things I said about you. That was pretty good, Raymond. Way to go. Now let's see. Can I hook? No, probably not. Hook is going to pull up close, but not worth it. I'd rather just do a strike. 60% near death, or... Wait, 7 turns? 8 turns? Okay, so my guys are not going to get a chance to actually act. I might as well kill the fool that I can. Hey! Awesome. And, hey, I'm not too upset about that. Now see if Anton can do something similar. He can. Our guys are doing surprisingly well. And I don't know why all the suddenly hit these skeletons are faster. What? Raymond, okay, did a great job. Well done, Raymond. I take back most of the bad things I said about you. I no longer want to kill your children. Let's see, though. Do I want to shift around to the south with Raymond? He's not going to get any attacks in. Neither will he get them there. Let's do a tiny bit of an advance and wait for the rest of the turn. Otmar, in the meantime, is just going to try to break his shield, and he's not going to do a very good job of it. That is exactly what I wanted to have happen, though. I can beat him back and safely move in most of my troops. Thorben's not going to do jack. He's going to be fine next turn. He's going to want to move up slightly. Raymond to the south. Otmar set, and Berengar is going to back up. So that way when he moves through all the zones of control, I can beat on him. Even though unless he drops down to the south, which is also a possibility. Oh well. You know, there have been better options. There's also been worse ones, I imagine. Hey, and if my guys continue to beat on skeletons the way that they do, I'm okay with that. Hustle down to the south. But he's just going to continue to try to attack the man who is right in front of him, which I am okay with as well. Now, never mind. Okay, so we took a little bit of damage. You can see Berengar got a bunch of armor damage, a little bit of hit points, so he's going to have some light wounds. Heal by tomorrow, which is pretty nice. And loot-wise, what do we got? A bunch of helmets, good. Crowns, shields, lovely. And a bunch of junk that we're going to basically need. Cool. Bunch of junk that we're going to basically be selling the second we get back. Now, another ambition is going to come up to us right here. Okay, so need a sergeant to rally us on the battlefield, set aside skirmishes to defeat a bunch of guys, or plunder something. I am going to do the sergeant. What we need to do the sergeant is to give one guy rally the troops, and I'm not sure, but I think I gave that to someone already. Yes, I did. So Thorben will become Thorben the sergeant, which is pretty sweet. Rallying the men. I'm surprised. We actually barely have to repair anything. It was really quite good. Food-wise, we're about to run out, but could be worse. Hey, and look at me. So now the company's gained renown. Thorben is now known as Thorben the sergeant. He's got a sergeant sash. A lot of guys are in good spirits, even though Thorben has basically turned into something of a martinet. Scoffing at dawn as the rising hour of the cowardly and infirm, he decides that everyone must start the day much earlier. He runs them through the usual sparring routines and blah, 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 blah. You can pause the screen and read it if you'd like to, but words such as backbreaking, cruel, flint-hearted, and merciless, as well as other dozens of saltier epithets ring in the air whenever Thorben is safely out of earshot, though never when he is sleeping. For the brothers have learned that Thorben the sergeant never truly sleeps. That's pretty awesome. So what does that do, though, for us? Well, that gives 10 resolve to the second in command on the battlefield. Now, I'm guessing what I might want to do is actually give him the awesome little standard of doom. Put that back here, arm you, rearm that, there we go. So now, with bonus to his resolve, whoever's carrying the battle standard, in this case him, is going to give a nice buff to resolve for everybody else around him. See, 65 resolve. I don't really have a whole lot of guys that are close to that. Bert, in the meantime, needs to get some upgrades. What do we got? So I can give him a ton of range skill. Good, but not necessary when he's basically in the line just to, beat down. Shield Expert, I think, is what I want to do. So it's increased by 25% for his bonus. And shield damage received is reduced by 50% to a minimum of 1. And since a lot of my guys are going to be sword and board, so to speak, I want to have material that'll stand up to several exchanges. Be kind of bad to be like, oh, wow, I'm fighting, and now I have to actually... Ooh, cool. I have to switch out the shield later on. So Raymond gets stuck in the mud, and Lionheart comes out of the bushes with what must be nearly a dozen rabbits strung together. Little bunnies, eyes wide, horrified in the end, all look quite tasty. The hunter grabs one by the neck and twists its body in a circle before pushing all of its guts out in one swift motion. That sounds disgusting. That there's the eating pile. There's the not eating pile. Got it. Good. He wipes his hands on Raymond's cloak. So he's eager now. And we get some food, which is kind of nice. So I was running pretty low on it. Humorous. So Bertram the steward jumps up to his feet and takes all the prophet's pamphlets. And we get crowns, which is even better. Now, what do we have in the meantime as a possibility? Escort for a caravan. Let's say 90 and advance at 370, so Tower Moose in the northeast. I forget how far I am from Tower Moose, but I feel like that's not enough money. Let's check down in Ellenberg in a second just to see what goes on down there. Anything worthwhile around here? Hiring. Anybody good to pick up? Gabehart the Lucky. He got the eyes of a desert snake and shaping cards as his rattle. Interesting. The constant coming and going of mercenaries made for easy targets until one sore loser ran him off with a bastard sword. Ironically, a bad play put him in enormous debt with a baron. Now he has to find another way to pay it back. I kind of want to bring him along. I don't have any gamblers yet. I don't know if that's be a good thing or a bad thing. Probably a bad thing. Here's Arnold the Cripple. He uses a cane to walk towards you. He explains that he was once a mason, but that he was attacked by a madman for trying to replicate his work. This guy has wolf lunch on 2 legs. I kind of wonder if I could effectively turn a cripple into a strong fighter, but I'm not going to find out on this one. I'm going to hire that gentleman there. Also going to get rid of ancient shields because those things are garbage. Dump and dump. And dump the ancient spears, and I think dump the hatchets because I don't want to depend on those. Also get rid of those. And that. Okay, good. We have what is before us a decent bit of dosh. So does he get anything? Well, he's disloyal. That's not great. Whatever. For now, we'll give him some good stuff. So he's going to get a nice household helmet. Give him a gambeson that will need some repair, but don't want to waste anything too good on him. He's in the front line. Just give him a good, decent shield. And a militia spear. I think I kind of like the idea. I wonder how this could work. Spearmen on the outside. So they can do spear wall and prevent people from curving around the flanks. And then the rest of my men kind of just holding down the fort in general. I think I'll toss a good helmet on you as well. Need some repairs, but that's okay. Better than what I've got? Yeah, a little bit better. There we go. What is that? Oh, Bloodthirsty. Whoa, that's super good. All kills or fatalities the weapon allows. I have not seen that before. That's any other good ones I need to know about? Brave. Dexterous, okay. Even though he's an archer. That's unfortunate. He is clearly an archer to me. But whatever. Disloyal. A drinker. Great. Oh no, he's irrational. Oops. He gets experience faster. What the? Oh yeah, he's missing a finger. And fisherman. And he's bright. So Raymond is going to be, hopefully, a real mensch and give us a lot of good experience. Let's rush down to Ellenberg real quick to see if there's anything worthwhile we can pick up. You know, mission-wise. If we have to, I'll pick up the whole caravan thing. And probably just run that one out for the rest of this video. What do we got? Potentially, what do we have anyway? A task, a simple one. Something of great value has been stolen. My tome of arcane knowledge. I need you to track down those who have stolen it. Kill them, obviously, and then bring back the item. Okay, well, it was either 270 or nothing. I'll accept it. It should be pretty easy, I hope. Now follow the tracks near Ellenberg. And once again, I do enjoy these kind of tracking missions. I'm wondering, will it be... Okay, no, I am actually being attacked before I even get to the mission. So this is going to be the last battle of this particular video, I think. It might determine whether or not we even rush out to get the Tome of Arcane Knowledge, or if we double back to home base for a second. And there's a fair few of these brigands as well. Aha! And unfortunately, it's dark, which means that my archers are going to be a lot less useful. Let's wait. 19%. Jeez, that's just a god-awful percentage here. Okay, he's the first one to die. Let's just continue to wait, boys. Watch the lucky one be completely taken out in like 2 seconds. That would be what you call ironic. Okay. Now, if I rush forwards, I might be able to take 1 or 2 out. Not perfect, but, you know, could have been a heck of a lot worse. Hey, there's somebody right there. How about that? Did not know he was there. Even worse. Okay, we're going to get stuck in pretty quickly, boys. 60%, 57%. Let's wait just a moment. You can come forward. Add some pain to this train. And, okay, so that's the major target for you. I'll work on that targeting for you next time. Hey, okay, he's wavering. That's good. Unfortunate, but that was good in the meantime. Decently good, anyway. He's going to get 1 attack off, and if I'm further than 2 spaces away, he's not going to do anything to me. So how about I go here? Now he's wavering, which is great. And time to put Spear Wall on. So anybody who comes in is going to wish he hadn't. 35%, not much. Okay, well, worth a shot. Literally. So 58%, or try to bust this other dude up. Let's see, I'll try to bust this guy up. And Otmar. Might as well try to beat up these guys' morale a little bit. Here comes a shot. Thankfully, their archers are not very good. But he's going after my archers. Garbage. Reload. Fire again. He's breaking. Good. He will get he'll get an attack off, won't he? Yes, he will. Exposed ribs. That was kind of a hideous hit. Okay, good. We're starting to really do some good damage, though. You get to wait for a second. See if I can't manage to beat that dude off a little bit. You're gonna rush forwards. You are indeed going to try to cut one of these dudes down at least. Okay, not great shots. Which means it's going to be kind of bad for this dude. You know what? If I can convert quickly, I might be able to pull out a decent victory. He's fleeing. The other dudes are not yet fleeing, but, oh jeez, his melee defense is going to be super low. If he gets hit at all, he's going to get burned. Oh, okay, good, he made it away. Awesome. There we go. Wounded, grazed, nice. Can I safely make him down there? No, I can't. I'll get him close-ish. He's going to miss, thankfully. He'll charge. No, he's going after Raymond. You beast. Well, grazed neck. That means at least he's going to get some... Oh, he's got a grazed neck, too. It means there's going to be some bleed overall, which is a good, solid thing for us to deal with. And we're taking that armor damage I didn't want to take. Now, would you guys just die? That would be fantastic. Probably shouldn't have been fighting in the nighttime. But, you know. Them the breaks. I got a bit of time yet, don't I? Yeah, sure. Make him break. He's not breaking yet. Oh, he's breaking. That guy's actually fleeing. You're going to hustle up here, Berengar. And Wilhelm. Do some more damage. You're going to sit tight. You are going to hustle behind here to go after this archer. He's going to run. And actually, you can get close and the archer's going to freak out. Even better. Oof, that hurt. Cut arm, he's wavering. Okay, not anything worthwhile to be done there. Not good. Better. So still be not wonderful, but I might be able to turn this into a positive. Archer's dead. He's pretty much screwed as well. Charge on forwards, my lads. Charge on. Get to 'em, my young devils. No. So where are we otherwise? Decent enough. We're going to have a fair bit of repairing to do, and a bunch of our guys are going to be wounded. So you might have to take a bit of downtime to relax and have a cup of Java. Can't go anywhere. Well, Berengar's dead. That sucks. All right. Dang it. Really thought he was going to be able to pull that one out, but Berengar was not to be. We'll miss you. Sort of. I mean, eventually we'll miss you. For right now, this fool will have to pay with his life. And my archers are not going to fire because that'd be stupid. And we're going to be... Okay, cool. Those guys put a lot of work in. He must have stupidly high initiative. And now he's breaking everyone else. He must perish. The fact that he's not freaking out is a little bit disconcerting. The fisherman must live, though. Okay, he is like... How is he not breaking? Okay, let me try this again. How is he not fleeing, not breaking? Okay, at least he's getting lower. And I finally get to attack with him. Fleeing, there we go, finally. So Berengar will miss you, but the lucky one actually was lucky enough to survive, which is kind of nice. A little bit of bandages, a bunch of armor, and decent armor at that, and a good long hunting bow. Which is good, because I think one of my archers doesn't quite have a great bow for the time being. How much do I need? 6 and 11. Dear God. Oh, wait, 11 days? Yeah, folks, we're going to cut this video right here, I think, for a moment. I need to get some healing supplies and the like for my men. And I think I can probably get away with getting some copper ingots as well. Might be a good idea. Trade that at some point. Jeez, I hate having to pay for those things. It's so stupidly expensive. But alright guys, I'll see you all soon next time. For the moment, this is Conalworks signing off. Take it easy, everybody.